Hi, it's John again. It's Saturday the 29th of September 2012. I've just come down the allotment to get some veg because we're having a bit of a do tonight. Just give you a quick look around the allotment. There's some potatoes there which I planted very late. Probably about the beginning of August. They're Sarpomara, so they're blight resistant, but they're doing very well. Just flowering now. I think I've got a lot of potatoes from those. I've got some at the other end as well. Some greens there that have been eaten off by the pigeons once, but they're doing okay. Got a lot of beetroots here. We're getting taken over by a squash, which had a bit of a hard time, but it has got one on now. So I don't think we're going to have very much from this squash. You can see it somewhere in there. And nice row of carrots along here. They got tons of carrots on. They're doing alright. There's some onions somewhere in here, I can't quite see them. A lot of nasturtiums here that are planted partly because they attract the white butterflies, so the white butterflies lay their eggs on the nasturtiums rather than on your greens, and they also cover the ground very well, as you can see. And then this blue farrow, which is lovely, is borage, which is self-set. Had a lot of compost which had borage seeds in it from my mother, but I don't mind it having about. I mean, it attracts the bees. There's quite a few bees on it today. And then there's quite a lot of marrows about. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with them. Wine or ginger or something like that. Marrow ginger. There's a big marrow over there. And some big yellow squashes in here. They're quite nice. Fried up with a bit of butter. And along there's my great hope, which is Chinese artichokes. They're like Jerusalem artichokes, but they're much smaller. And my mate says they're like little mints because they're white. They look like a mint. So they're doing alright. Here's that other marrow. Here's the Swiss chard, which I've done 2 videos on. And that's all coming out well now. I'm going to cut that in a minute. And there's the Swiss chard over there, which I planted out on the video. Doing alright. It's had one plant, I caught a slug eating it, and it's demolished it. And there's some more greens under here. Pentland, some sort of pentland, that kale. And then there's some other broccoli and things in there. And strawberries here, which will want a bit of work. And Jerusalem artichokes along the back, which are acting as a windbreak. And my little greenhouse over there, which I've had tons of tomatoes out of. So it's not been a bad year, really. Well, it has been a bad year, but not too bad. And the weather's perked up now. Oh, look at that hawthorn bush. I'm going to point you over there to that hawthorn bush. It's got berries on already, and there's a big blackbird just come off it. And there's one up there in the crown of it now, eating those haw-berries. Trouble is, the old pigeons roost up there, and it's right by my allotment. But it's nice to see the blackbirds about. Right, bye for now.